Previously on Big Brother. After 11 weeks in the Big Brother house, only 3 house guests remain. Nicole, the first to be nominated for eviction, who had turned the game in her favor.
I'm really feeling the pressure.
Will, whose self-admitted lies and trickery had carried him into the final 3.
I came here to have fun. I did that.
And Monica, who was not perceived as a threat in the beginning, but became a top contender.
The mood is going to be very intense.
After parts 1 and 2 of a 3-part head of household competition, Will and Nicole advanced to the 3rd and final round. As Monica watched anxiously from the sidelines, Nicole scored a perfect game, but with her win came the responsibility of evicting either Will or Monica.
I'm so nauseous, I really want to vomit right now.
Will and Monica made their pleas to stay.
There's been times when you haven't been happy with me, I'll admit that.
The only thing I can say is that you have to do what you got to do. The fate is in your hands.
And Nicole announced her eviction.
I need to take the person I have a chance against winning into the finals, and unfortunately, that's Will. Monica, I'm sorry, I have to evict you.
But Monica had the last word.
When we come back to vote, it's on.
A total of 9 house guests have been evicted.
Cheryl, Autumn, Shannon, Mike, Kent, Krista, Bunky, Hardy, and Monica. You are now evicted from the Big Brother house.
Tonight, all 9 return to cast their final votes.
I really had no idea that Will was as shrewd as he is.
Nicole, I think, has a very, very good chance of winning.
I could care less which one of those freaks win this game.
Find out who will win Big Brother 2, Will or Nicole. The season finale of Big Brother 2 begins now.
Good evening and welcome to Big Brother. It was exactly 82 days ago that 12 strangers walked into the house behind me. On this final night of Big Brother 2, there are 2 people remaining in the house. Nicole, the personal chef from Atlanta, and Will, the doctor from Miami Beach. Tonight, they will both walk out the front door for the first time in nearly 3 months. They'll be walking into a world that's changed for all of us over the last 9 days. The 3 house guests who were in the house on September 11th were informed of the terrorist attacks last week. Monica was the first person to leave since the events, and she was most directly affected. Her cousin Tamitha worked at the World Trade Center. Since leaving the house, Monica's been in touch with her family, and together they continue to hold out hope. Monica will be here tonight, returning with her 8 evicted housemates. They are all here to reveal their vote live, thereby determining whether it's Will or Nicole who will win Big Brother 2. Who would have ever thought Nicole and Will would be here tonight as the final 2 in the Big Brother house? Nicole was nominated for what seemed to be sure eviction the very first week, and Will was nominated 3 times. That's more than anyone else. Here's a glimpse of how they made it this far. The first 4 to enter the Big Brother house are Nicole.
Yes! When I came into this game, I was like, okay, just gonna be myself. It's gotten me this far in life. It's gonna be great, blah, blah, blah.
Finally, Kent, Will, Autumn, and Cheryl, go on in.
I came in this house saying that I was gonna lie, and that's exactly what I did. If you got burned in this house, it's your own fault. Too bad, so sad. My name is Will.
What do you do?
I'm a doctor.
Oh my God, your brain is way too big.
I consider lying a sport.
I feel that you have a real distaste for me.
Please don't think that. I think Nicole, if she was left in the house, she's such a liability. There's just no telling what she could do.
I nominate you, Nicole, and I nominate you, Cheryl.
Cheryl, you are now evicted from the Big Brother house.
Oh, sweet revenge. Now it's Revenge Nicole coming out.
Try to imagine this house minus Will.
I want to see Will's ass get out of here before I do.
I do take it personally because I always get along with everybody.
Some weeks I was just telling just random lies just to see what would happen. I offer them my hand and I tell them, hey, don't worry about it.
You shook on it now.
Sucker. Smartest thing I've done in this entire game was to falsely befriend Nicole.
I'm really sorry about everything. You really gave me a chance when you shouldn't have.
The only reason that I'm sitting here now is because I was in alliances and or teams.
That'd be fun.
I've been nominated more than anyone in the house.
Will, I nominated you. Will, I nominated you. Not nominating you would be like Christmas without presents.
I knew I had a crazy philosophy coming in to try to lose everything. And in fact, because of my actions, Shannon was kicked out. It was horrible when Boogie was kicked out.
The loyalty you showed in here, man.
He constantly went around saying, I'm no competitor. What am I going to win HOH next week?
I've already won this game. In my mind, I accomplished all my goals, and this has been a great experience for me.
I need to take the person I have a chance against winning into the finals. That's Will.
I should win this game because I never lied to anybody, which he did a billion times.
Hey, trust me.
I'm not Beelzebub, and he is.
The 9 evicted house guests who will be here live to reveal their votes reunited last Tuesday to air their feelings about each other and the 2 finalists.
Let's talk about the game that y'all wanted to play. Let's deal with what y'all went down in the house.
Would you guys be together in the real world? Because I'd roll with Will and Shannon in a heartbeat, but you guys would not be together. We didn't sit around and scheme and be like, we got to get Hardy out next.
Yes, you did. Yeah, you did.
No, that's not true. That's not true. No.
But we did too.
Yeah, and everyone saw all of you guys do the same thing.
Well,
but
we're
yet,
not denying it, though.
Oh, you're not now? Okay, because
No,
you did in the house,
because
Bunky. You looked me in the eye and pretended you were this, you know.
Yeah, I was
person.
strategizing. You don't even know
Okay,
me.
well then
I mean,
just
I was
all I'm
playing
saying is just drop the
game.
little image is all.
I found some people are really harboring some pretty ill feelings about a lot of people.
Hardy, you surprised me in many, many ways. You said some very, very hateful things, which I have not said anything that detrimental to you.
Well, honestly, I am true at heart, and I think one of the, well, you can say what you want to say, but I think one thing that everyone needs to keep in mind, not only myself, but everyone's perception of everyone else here, is that things were said and things were done within the house, and they were based on things that we believed to be true from people that we thought to be honorable and honest.
I think my biggest disappointment coming out of the house was with Bunky. I get home and watch the tapes, and
I
you're
agree with
bashing me.
Duh. I mean, you weren't a nice person. You're not a nice person.
Let me respond. And this is another reason why I'm glad you're out of the house, because you acted like this in the house, and it's not pleasant to be around.
Because y'all thought some things about me. I was riding under the radar. I'm stupid. I watched some of y'all fall on your faces. I watched your body language. I watched everything each and every one of y'all said.
It's over with. It's done with. There are a few people that are holding grudges.
So I wasn't like saying, oh, it didn't hurt my feelings, and oh, I wasn't being called, you know, the fat hog and all that stuff. That didn't hurt my feelings. It did.
I basically, in my mind, I went to bat for you.
I mean, I wanted to vote to keep her. You made it clear, Hardy. I mean, you made it very clear how angry you were with her also.
You shouldn't let anyone tell you how to vote.
The vote to evict Cheryl was not a vote against Cheryl. It was a vote against Mike and Chilltown.
You know, first and foremost, I'm very sorry. I thought that I had a foolproof strategy in nominating you against Nicole. I tried to push a lot of people in this room to keep you in the house. It resulted in your eviction, and from the bottom of my heart, I'm really sorry about that.
That's okay.
Can you believe Nicole and Will? Think about the first 10
I don't even.
days.
Right.
Yeah.
And all of us are sitting here.
It's
mind-boggling.
Don't even. Yeah.
He was the one that I knew everybody had to get out of there, and everybody kept him in there.
It baffles me every day I wake up and I just go, how is Will still in this house?
I got a lot of reasons not to like him.
Personally, I have a roller coaster of feelings about Nicole, but I give Nicole credit. You know, she manipulated a lot of people.
She did a really good job of turning people like Chris and I against each other.
I think probably her
She did a good job
couple
at that.
weeks was keeping Hardy and Will right on her hip.
And I'll tell you this, Hardy, you disappointed me because you allowed Nicole to do what she did to you.
I feel very manipulated. I felt that she played me for a sucker, and it worked well to her advantage. At least with Will, I knew where Will was coming from at all times.
Yeah, she played the game great. I mean, going from the most hated to the end of the game, it's absolutely amazing.
You have to consider her as a good player in this game, and I will consider all that and not let personal feelings get in the way of my vote.
Will only loves himself, and that's sad.
He was rude because he is so arrogant.
Friendship means a lot, and when you cross that, that's another price you have to pay.
I have no idea about Will. The things and the stories that he told in the house were all wrong.
Honestly, I don't feel like either one of them should win anything.
Both of them deserve to win.
It's a game.
Yeah, well, we'll be saying that a lot today, I think.
The House guests will reveal their votes one by one later tonight. Let's visit the voting room to hear what they have to say about the decision.
I, at this very moment, don't have the foggiest clue what to do.
They both played the game so well.
Deciding between Will or Nicole is like trying to decide between an ingrown toenail and a rash.
Will played a wonderful game. Nicole played a great game.
Nicole played a very good game. She took this game to the end.
I realized that I could have been used by her to do her dirty work.
I don't agree with her values and how she played the game.
I think Nicole was innocent in a lot of things.
Will played this game well.
Will is probably one of the most conniving, mischievous, deceitful people I've ever met.
They will both reap what they sow.
Welcome back to Big Brother. The 9 evicted house guests have the final say on the final 2. On Tuesday, all 9 of them asked Nicole and Will one question apiece to determine how they might vote. Nicole and Will then made one final appeal for votes. The evicted house guests could see Nicole and Will, but Will and Nicole could not see them. They could only hear their questions.
Greetings, house guests. The real power is up for grabs. Nicole, I want you to convince me why you should be the winner of Big Brother 2.
I've done my very best to treat people well, work hard, and be as considerate as possible and as truthful as I was allowed to be to stay in the game. I was more truthful than him.
Okay, Will.
I don't really have a great argument here. You know, if I was watching the show, if I was an evicted house guest, I don't really know if I would want to keep myself. I will say that I came in the house to lie, I came in the house to mix things up, and I did exactly that.
What qualifies you to judge other people?
You know, it's not just one thing that allows me to be so judgmental. You know, I take it on all my life experiences that I've had.
Hi, Nicole. Who have you actually been loyal to?
I was truly loyal as much as I could be to you. I was loyal to Bunky. I was definitely loyal to Hardy.
Nicole, do you feel that Chilltown was more evil than yourself?
I don't know when I was evil.
It's your bijou.
Hey, baby.
Where do you see yourself in 6 months?
6 months from now, I hope we're, you know, painting the master bedroom at a cute little beach house.
Oh, he's the master.
He's good.
If you were to win the money, would you finance 2 Hype's first video?
I have 100% financial backing of 2 Hype.
Okay, Nicole, I've been trying to make that fried rice dish, and I'm wondering if I could get the recipe right now, please.
You know what, Boogie? I'm gonna have to come and make it and show you.
Are you ashamed of some of the things that you did in the house?
Throwing the HOH because I didn't want to nominate you. I didn't have it in me to nominate you. All I can do is say I'm sorry.
I heard you in the diary room after I was evicted say, hey, Kent's the only one that has this whole thing figured out.
We sat in these chairs when we were both nominated, and you stood up and you said that everyone wanted Will to be in the final against them. And at the time, people scoffed at it. You know, they were like, that's ridiculous. We want Will out. He's part of Chilltown. But I knew you knew exactly what was happening.
Hi, Will. In the diary room, you
Yes.
mentioned that you threw the head of household competitions, which resulted in me, Shannon, and Boogie's eviction.
I hold myself fully responsible for the eviction of you, Shannon, and Boogie, and that's always going to weigh on my mind. I did, however, come into the house with a specific strategy, and that was to lose every competition, and that's exactly what I did.
Hi, Nicole. What God do you believe in, or if you do believe in God?
I believe in making your own destiny, and you know, I do believe that there is a higher power, which is your soul,
Okay, well, thank you very much, Nicole.
Nicole, I have a question for you. Your original plan was for you and Hardy to be sitting there, and obviously that didn't happen. But let's just imagine that that strategy worked, and Hardy is sitting next to you. Tell me why, Nicole, I should vote for you to win the $500,000 and why Hardy doesn't deserve the $500,000.
When you left the house and when Hardy left the house, a lot of my hopes and dreams came crashing down. So I believe that if Hardy was sitting here with me, that I would have felt like I already won, no matter what place I took.
Will, if you win the $500,000, what percentage of the money will you give to charities and what charities?
You know, Bunky, I don't want to mislead you. Percentage of money that's going to go to charities, I'm looking at none.
I wanted to know why you felt that I personally should choose you to win the $500,000 over Nicole.
You shouldn't. You're not going to choose me. I don't think that's any secret.
Thank you for your honest answer first and foremost, Will, and don't sell yourself short. You and Will had a conversation regarding, he asked you what you think he should do, and you brought up Shannon's name and said, what would Shannon want you to do? Very interesting, and I want you to tell me how you feel about turning your back on me and doing things to unduly influence his vote, as I told you that I would not do to you.
I never said that. I did tell Will maybe I should be the one to go after that. I said maybe I should be the one to go. Hardy maybe should be the one to stay in this game, you know, and Will was like, well, that's not the way I want it to go down, blah, blah, blah. If you're not gonna play, blah, 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 this and that. That's why I came in and I told you the conversation, as I always did, and told you truthfully what was said and how it could have sounded misconstrued.
Hey, I just want to know one thing, darling. When Jeff sent you your banner and said, Nicole, love you, get Will out, promise me?
It said, stay in and torment Will. The reason that Will is sitting here next to me and not you is because I made a promise to my husband. If you go into the finals, pull the person into the finals with you that you have a chance against.
In the beginning, you called me stupid. Do you still think I'm stupid?
I'm not going to pretend at the beginning we got along, because we didn't. But at the end, you really proved yourself, and in my mind, you know, I have nothing but wonderful things to say about you, Manya.
All I have to say is, when I came in here, my strategy was to be myself. And the first week, that got absolutely squashed to pieces, as we all well know, and it turned into a war after that. I tried to be as truthful and honest while keeping myself in the game with everyone as I could be. I made some poor decisions. I don't feel I'm the only person in this house that made some poor decisions. I'm willing to admit that. And, you know, I'm only human, and it's stupid, dumb luck that I'm here. So I learned a lot from every single one of you, and I learned a lot from the entire experience of being in here, and I just want to go home and see my husband.
Okay, evicted house guest. I could stand before you today and I could talk about apologies, I could talk about remorse, I could talk about regrets, but there's two reasons I'm not going to. One, I think at this point it'd be ingenuine, and two, that's just not me. I know some people out there are not happy with the way this show went down, and they blame that on me. But the simple fact of the matter is, if you're not happy with this show, maybe you're not happy with reality-based TV in general. If you're not happy with reality-based TV, maybe you're not happy with, as the name suggests, reality. So if you're not happy with me, it just might be yourself you're not happy with. So don't place all the blame of this on me. Everyone needs to look within themselves. When we came in this house that first night, it was all smiles. Everyone held up a glass, we put some champagne in it, and we had a toast for the establishment of friendship on a firmer and more lasting basis. Did you all do that? Look around the room. You all need to learn to love each other, and we need to all get along a lot better. On that note, I bid you a fond farewell, and I look forward to seeing you all very soon.
Did Nicole and Will's answers and statements have an impact on their housemates? Let's hear from them in the voting room. And later, when we come back, the 9 evicted house guests will be here live.
What was the deal with Will's speech?
I was like, who do you think you are? Will was an egotistical, arrogant man today.
If Will would have just shut his mouth.
He was almost looking down upon us, saying that, you know, you're not here now and what have you.
Will's speech
did not sit with me very well.
He said some things that I don't agree with.
It was very cocky. It was very rude.
He seemed very condescending.
Will's arrogance disgusts me.
I think Will hurt himself with that final speech.
Neither one of them deserved the money.
I think he might have screwed himself out of $500,000.
I saw how the other house guests reacted to it, and I thought for sure he had this one, but after his speech, I don't know.
Welcome back to Big Brother. Tonight, the 9 evicted house guests have returned to decide who will win Big Brother 2. But first, some serious developments and surprises about their own lives. Let's find out what's going on. Welcome back, everyone.
What's up, Julie?
You all look amazing.
Thank you.
Clean up really nice. Monica, you and I spoke just a few days ago.
Yes.
You were the first out of the final 3 to walk out of the house since the tragic and unimaginable events of September 11th. I'm curious to know, how are you handling it?
I'm handling it very fine. I feel good. I'm keeping my energy focused because I'm leaving on Saturday, and I stored it where it needs to be. And Saturday, I'll deal with the second part of it.
You're ready to go back to
I'm
New
ready
York?
to go back, and I have to face it, and I'm ready for it, and I'm prepared. But I feel all right, and I feel good. I've been getting nothing but love, so I'm all right. Y'all are my family, so that made it so much better. And I thank y'all.
You're strong. You're a strong woman.
Thank you.
Cheryl, haven't seen you since the first week.
Yep.
You shared some unfortunate news with us. You found out weeks after you were evicted from the house that you were diagnosed with breast cancer.
Yes.
How are you doing?
I'm doing fine. I'm ready to go and tackle it and get it all out of the way and go on with my life.
I'm lighting a candle for you October 1st.
Thank you.
Kent, you quit smoking after 30 years.
Right.
While you were in the house, partly because you ran out of cigarettes.
Right.
You kind of had no choice.
Right.
How's that going?
It's been a little difficult, but I've kept my coffee stirs and my Tootsie Roll Pops and everything else, and I'll probably end up 400 pounds, but yeah.
No, you look great.
It's been great. It's been fine.
So you haven't had a cigarette since?
I have not had a cigarette. My wife is now not smoking, so the divorce is pending, I'm sure. But we're doing fine,
Autumn, you look very different since last time we spoke.
Yeah.
Your hair looks great. You look fabulous.
Thank you.
Do you think you're going to remain friends with any of these people sitting in front of you, or the 2 finalists in the house outside of Big Brother?
Why am I getting the evil eye? There's a couple of people who I really bonded with, and so those people, absolutely, I think I'll be friends with, and obviously
Name
I didn't.
names? Who do you think?
Probably Monica and Shannon and Cheryl and Kent and Bunky and Hardy and Mike and everybody.
Okay, you're naming everybody now. Being the politician. Bunky, how about you? Who are you going to keep in touch with, if anyone?
Oh, actually, hopefully everybody. And hopefully everybody will appear on my Bunky Mania tour when I come to their city.
Now, what is this Bunky Mania tour?
The goal is for me to go from to 100 cities in 100 days, from LA all the way to North Carolina, and raise money for charity. I started a foundation called the Happy Go Lucky Foundation, and we're giving money to the American Red Cross, Humane Society, Special Olympics, and so there's a website, bunkymania.com, and we're going on tour.
Good for you.
Thank you.
Fantabulous, as you would say.
Exactly.
Shannon,
yes.
The question on everyone's mind is, do you think you and Will have a future outside the house?
I hope so. I really don't know. We'll find out pretty soon, won't we?
Yes, we will. Yes, we will. Hardy.
Hi, Julie.
How are you?
Wonderful. How are you doing?
I'm very well, thank you. What happens to your relationship with Nicole? Are you going to remain friends? You seem to question her loyalty to you a little bit.
Let's just say that I wasn't quite done playing the game, and I said what I said, hopefully to throw Will off, and hopefully he did not negate my vote. I guess we'll find out soon enough, but I'm definitely going to remain her friend.
What about your relationship with Shannon? We know while in the house, the 2 of you were not on best terms, but now during rehearsal, you guys are joking around.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of anticipated this. I know that Shannon is a wonderful person, and we all had done things in the house that, you know, we were kind of embarrassed about or ashamed of and apologized for. And, you know, it's time to look past that and, you know, really experience the wonderful qualities that we all possess. And that's what I'm looking forward to doing after this.
And the toothbrush incident, you put that behind you?
You know what the funniest thing is that we're having a conversation as to where that toothbrush is and what its value might be at this point.
We're wondering.
But no, it's all in the past. I mean, you know, there was something that had happened and it was apologized for, and I accept it. So it's all good.
Good. Glad to hear that. Mike Boogie and Krista, where does this relationship stand? What's going on? It started in the house.
Yeah. We spent a lot of time together since we've been out. It's been good.
Been dating?
I'll take the lead. How's that sound? All right. Well, I'm probably the first person to ever say something like this in a leather basketball outfit designed by NBS. But Krista, I want to tell you something. I came in this house looking for a lot of things. I had a lot of emptiness in my heart, and you filled the void within my heart. And destiny shined down upon us, putting a small-town girl from Louisiana in a house with a small-town boy from New Hampshire. So I want to know, Krista.
No, you didn't.
Oh my God.
Will you marry me?
Get your hands off it. You're making some makeup.
Oh my God.
Yes or no?
That's all.
Yes.
All right. Okay, that's enough. All right.
Congratulations. Krista, you're speechless. What's going through your mind, Krista?
Oh my God.
I'm speechless.
No, I got to get a better look at that.
Wow.
Oh my God. I love you. Oh.
I love you too.
Goodness.
Well, all right, who's moving where? Does this mean Krista's moving to LA, or Mike, are you going to Opelousas, Louisiana?
I kind of sprung this on her. I want to, you know, be fair. She'll need to think about that, but we're going to work it out. We're going to work on it, and we're going to work it out, I'm sure.
Well, congratulations to the two of you. Best of luck.
Oh my God.
Thank you, house guests. Guess what? I'm going to send everyone back into the house. You're going to have to face the final two to reveal your votes. If you can all walk out that studio door, up the steps, and ring the bell.
No. Are you okay?
Okay, guys.
Let's
Oh my
this
God.
right now.
Oh my
Okay.
God. Krista.
This is going to be an engagement party. Let's focus on this right now, okay? I'm sorry to spring that on you, but I had to do it. Sorry.
Expecting anyone.
Should I get that?
Maybe. I don't know. If you want.
Is my hair okay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Chilltown is back, baby!
What are you guys doing?
Party!
Oh my God!
Oh my God!
We're
back in the house! Oh, I want my army pie.
Feels weird to be back here. I wouldn't do that to you, baby. I love you.
I was so worried. You don't know how worried I was.
Good God, girl! You look hot.
Look at you.
That one needs the bathroom.
Oh my God!
What's up, dude? How you doing, man? Good to see you. Good to see you.
Good luck.
Well, how are you? I got some stuff for you, dude. I got some stuff for you.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did.
Maya, you gonna roll in and not say hello?
You know what I'm saying? You for that. Baby, you not mad at you.
Where's your haircut?
There it is.
When we return, the house guests will reveal their vote. Find out who will win Big Brother 2 next. Welcome back to Big Brother. All 11 house guests are in the house together for the first time since week 1. On the table is the voting box, which holds the 9 keys used to vote for the winner of Big Brother 2. Before the evicted house guests reveal their votes, Nicole and Will each have one last chance to make a difference in the outcome. Each has chosen to eliminate 1 key from the voting box, thereby nullifying that housemate's vote. Nicole and Will had to make their choices not knowing how anyone voted. Hi, Nicole. Hi, Will. Hi, everyone.
Hey, Julie.
Hi, Julie. Well, how does it feel to be with your old housemates?
I'm amazed that they're engaged, and that's all I can. Wow.
Well, I want to congratulate both Nicole and Will because you're both winners tonight.
Thank you.
One of you will walk out with $50,000. The other person will walk out with $500,000, and we're just minutes away from finding out which one of you will walk out with $500,000.
Okay.
Cheryl, can I ask you to please remove the lid from the voting box? Thank you. Look familiar?
Mm-hmm.
Now, just a reminder, each key in the box represents a vote for the winner. Nicole, Will, it's time for each of you to reveal whose vote you have chosen to eliminate. Will, I'm going to start with you. Please open your envelope and reveal your decision now.
Okay. I'd like to say something about it real quick, too. I thought there was one person in the house who was completely honest. I learned to actually really, really appreciate this person, but I felt that they had made an alliance earlier, and they were going to be loyal to this person. So I chose to eliminate Bunky, because I thought he would vote for Nicole.
Well, let's see if you're right, Bunky. Please pull your key out of the voting box and tell Will and Nicole who you voted for to win, and 1 sentence why.
I voted for Nicole to win, and actually it was a vote for you to lose, Will, for various reasons. 1, to let you know that your mind game didn't work with me. 2, because you said you wouldn't give any money to charity and you were going to waste it on things. And 3, because actually at the very end when you gave your final speech to all of us, it just reminded me what an arrogant, pompous, selfish, self-righteous individual that you are, and I couldn't vote for you.
I understand.
Okay, that vote is officially nullified. Thank you, Bunky. You chose wisely, Will.
I guess so.
Nicole, please open your envelope and tell us whose vote you wish to eliminate.
Well, Will wanted to say also, and I also wanted to say that everybody was in here and went through this, and we didn't want to eliminate anybody, either one of us, and they made us. So I obviously voted to eliminate Shannon's vote, obviously.
Well, it is part of the rules that you each get to nullify 1 vote, we should point out. All right, Shannon, please pull your key out of the voting box and tell Will and Nicole who you voted for to win and why.
I voted for Will to win, and Nicole, you chose wisely. And I think we all know why.
Well said.
You're in for a long night.
Well, the outcome now rests in the hands of 7 house guests. 1 at a time, I'm going to ask each of you to pull your key from the box and reveal your vote. No matter what, we will go through all the votes. Autumn, you're up first. Please stand up and reveal your vote to Will and Nicole.
I voted for Nicole. Will, you played one hell of a game. You're a great guy and you're really smart. Nicole, this is not really an endorsement of you because I did feel like you were disloyal to a lot of people, and myself included, but 2 wrongs don't make a right. I love you and I voted for you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Autumn.
Thank you.
Krista.
Hey, Julie.
You're up next. Please stand up and reveal your vote.
Okay. Just to say 94.5 KSMB Bobby Noah's side. And I voted for Will to win because I do believe that you will make amends somehow to us. And I do believe you played an excellent game. You're a puppet master, baby. It's true.
The score is now tied at 1 apiece. Thank you, Krista. Hardy, you're up next.
Thank you.
Please reveal your vote.
I voted for, thank you, I voted for Nicole to win. Although we may have had our differences and I may have seen some things I didn't appreciate, I told you I'd be loyal to you no matter what. And I mean that. It's perhaps one of my faults, but we'll see. So I hope you win.
I doubt it, but thank you.
Well, you're in the lead right now, 2-1, Nicole.
Yeah, well, anyway, go ahead.
Mike, please stand up and reveal your vote.
I'll tell you both, I'm as competitive as anybody, but as far as playing the game, you two played the best game. You deserve to be sitting there.
Thank you.
I voted for Will, for 2 reasons. You both played a great game. I feel Will played a little bit better game. And the other reason is that a lot of people said they'd be loyal to their friends in here. Loyalty is one of the most important values in the world to me. And Chilltown, baby, I had to be loyal to the end, and I was loyal to you, Will, and I hope you appreciate it. Absolutely. You played a good game, Nicole.
Thanks, Boogie.
All right, it's tied up right now. Kent, please stand up and reveal your vote.
I voted for Will to win. This game pales in comparison to the anguish that the American people have felt in the last few days since September the 11th. I thought you played the game the best.
Thank you, Kent. Will, you're in the lead by 1 vote. Cheryl, please stand up and reveal your vote.
I want you both to know this is the hardest decision I have ever made. So I had to base it on who I felt played the best. And, Will, I felt you played the best.
Okay, as I said, we would finish out the vote. So Monica, please stand up and reveal to us who you voted for.
It's on. Yes, it's on. I told you to be on when I got back. You played an excellent game, Will. I knew you were going to play this game the way you did. Much respect for you. I'm not mad at you. And I voted for you, baby. Congratulations.
Yeah, baby. All right, I just have to make it official. Congratulations, Will. By a vote of 5-2, you are the winner of Big Brother 2.
Let's go.
Congratulations, Will. Awesome game. Great game, baby. Great game.
Cole, seriously, you played a
Seriously,
great game.
thank you, Boogie. I really appreciate it.
Listen, you got my support for all your stuff.
I knew that.
Okay, all right, I'm going to let y'all have your moment.
I hold nothing against anybody.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, honey. Thank you, baby. I really appreciate it. It's not about the money at all. I'm very happy. I'm very happy.
All right, house guests, listen up. I've got some good news for the 2 winners. Nicole?
Yes.
Your husband, Jeff, and Will, your brother, Ian, are just outside the house. Please lead your housemates out and join your family.
Y'all, excuse me. I'm sorry. I don't mean to run over you guys. I love you guys. I've got to see my husband right now. Oh, jeez. Where are they? Oh,
Not at all, dude. Not bad. Good play. Not bad at all. I'm so happy. I'm so happy to see you. Thank you. Thank you. You worry sometimes? Yes. You worry about the game? Yeah, why? I'm so happy. Let's party. Listen, Ian. I'm so
I never cared about that.
Ian, fuel up the jet. We're going to Vegas.
Vegas, baby.
We're going shopping. Hey, we're going shopping. How are you doing?
Really?
We're shopping tomorrow.
You got
Chill down.
Last lap.
When we return, we'll speak with the winners. Welcome back to Big Brother. It has been a hard-fought, well-played game by all. Will and Nicole, congratulations to you both.
Thank you.
How surprised are you, Will?
I'm pretty surprised. I didn't expect to be here, so this is a good feeling.
You didn't expect to win at all, but Nicole, you said you figured it out. You knew that Will was going to win. Why?
Because of the berating questions, perhaps, on Tuesday. It seemed very obvious to me what was going to happen.
At one point, we asked the house guests, we asked each of you what you would do with the $500,000. And Will, you said jet skis and gold chains for all your friends.
Yeah, I plan on
Still
having
true?
a good time with it. You know, to me, this show was really fun. I know a lot of people were relying on it for financial freedom, and for me, it was just, you know, a summer. So I'm going to have a lot of fun with it. I'm going to waste it.
Nicole, are you mad that Will won?
Absolutely not. I think that I 100% agree with everybody who said he played a better game than me. He absolutely did. He came in here with the most off-the-wall, ridiculous, ludicrous strategy, and it worked. And so my hat's off to him.
The Nicole and Will we saw in the house.
Oh, God, here we go.
Okay, I want to know if that was the real Nicole, the real Will. And if not, do you have anything to say to the audience or even your housemates?
You want to go first?
Go ahead.
Actually, the real Nicole was not allowed to be in this house, and I found out about that on the first week. So therefore, I had to modify myself to play this game and stay in this game, which is what I did.
And look how far it took you.
Exactly. But the real Nicole is not very close to what I have been in here, unfortunately, and all my friends will know that.
So would you say you were cutthroat in the house and you're not normally like that?
No, I am a cutthroat person in general. But just the fact that I couldn't be myself, I was never in a great mood, I was never happy, and a lot of times I am in real life. And here, I just had to be serious, cutthroat, keep my eye on the ball, and keep moving forward, you know? It's a game. Now, we're out of this house, the game is over, and now I can be me.
Will, how about you? Was that you?
What you guys saw on the show was me, but that was me on like a level 10. I normally function like on a 5. So I'm really a lot more quiet, a lot more laid back, but that was my personality.
You told so many lies in that house, Will. What was your favorite lie?
The time that I got kicked out of the Air Force Academy for getting a fight in the mess hall, that was a big lie. I wasn't arrested at Disney World for beating up Goofy, and I didn't kill someone with a piano wire and spend a year in juvenile detention. Sorry about that one.
We here on the staff, we each have our own favorite lie. We'll tell you about those later. All right, we're going to play a game. I'm going to name one of your former housemates, and you each tell me the first word that comes to mind.
Okay.
Shannon.
Beautiful.
Hot.
Okay. Bunky.
Interesting.
Amazing.
Hardy.
Love. I just love him.
Competitive.
Okay. Monica.
Strong-willed.
Very strong, I would say, also is the same thing.
Autumn.
Sweet.
Honest.
Cheryl.
Just gorgeous. She's just. I'd like to stop on that one. Cheryl's just a beautiful mother figure. You know, she's just an amazing woman.
Yes, she is.
She's just wonderful. Sorry, go ahead.
You took my word, amazing.
Okay.
Okay. Mike Boogie.
Mike Boogie's the coolest guy I know. He's really just the best guy.
Freak! Freak! Love him.
You called him Eminem at one point, I think?
Yeah.
Krista?
The Southern hottie. Country diva.
Entertaining.
Kent.
American hero. He voted for me.
Headstrong.
And Nicole, I ask you, Will.
Very smart. Incredibly intelligent.
I thought you were going to say the devil. Will?
I already did it that one. That was humorous. That was supposed to be funny.
And when I say Nicole?
I can't say it in one word. I have nothing but wonderful things to say about Nicole. I knew a long time ago that she was a really strong person, and that's why I jumped on her coattails and rode it as long as I could.
Well, congratulations to you both.
Thank you very much.
We'll be right back with a special programming note. Welcome back to Big Brother. Before we say goodnight, I want to congratulate all the house guests for their competitive spirit and thank all of you for sharing your lives with America.
Thank you.
And good luck.
Thanks.
Thank you, America. We love you.
As we conclude this season of Big Brother 2, we want to remind you that tomorrow night, CBS and the other networks will be joining together in an unprecedented live simulcast called America, a Tribute to Heroes. Celebrities from the movie, television, and music industry will come together to raise funds to help with the relief efforts for those who have directly suffered from the tragedy that struck our country. We ask you to join us in this cause. From just outside the Big Brother house, I'm Julie Chen. Good night.